Well, hello and good morning to my fellow Jolly family. Welcome to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Courtney Rolfe, and you guys, I did a video this morning and I accidentally completely deleted it by accident. I hate when you do that. Well, welcome to my channel and welcome if you're new. My name is Courtney Rolfe. I am YouTuber influence with reborn baby dolls, and now also a book haul person. I have been enjoying reading my books, and I've been seeing that a lot of teens have been enjoying reading this summer, and that's what I want to get back into, is reading, because it's really good and healthy for you. It makes your mind stimulate, and it's really good for you. I have been enjoying that, and I've been busy with Taekwondo. As you can see, I'm wearing my dibak, we call it. I've been calling it a gi for the last little while, and apparently that's not the right thing. It's called a dibak. So I'm graduating tomorrow from my yellow and white belt to my yellow belt, which I'm finally moving up a level, and then, because I've been doing it now for 2 years. And then I'm wearing my orange belt for community living, because I do Taekwondo with community living because I help Abby teach the class, so it's really fun and helpful. So that's what I'm doing this year. And then, like I told you guys, I did get a job this summer. So I'm really excited to start the job in the fall, and coming home and after a long day and reading a book would be then the most amazing thing on the planet. Spending some time with my husband and having a romantic dinner, and then having an evening with reading my book in bed instead of watching TV. So we're doing that, and then you guys, I can't believe it's Halloween in less than a couple weeks, and I'm really excited because it's going to be a lot of October babies for October birthdays, so I'm excited. My husband and I have this month where we do kind of like a Halloween month for the month of October, where we sit and watch Halloween movies. The first week of October, we'll sit there and watch Halloween, and we will watch like Casper and like Hocus Pocus 1, 2, and 3. I think there's only 2 Hocus Pocus. We'll watch Beetlejuice, etc., 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 and so forth. So I'm just basically getting ready to go. It's 8 o'clock, and I go down and get my instructor a coffee every morning whenever I go to Taekwondo. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do that in the new place that he has. He's bought a really beautiful new building that he can own. So it's really amazing, and I know he would be more than happy if you went and had a look at his channel. His channel is Sir Jonathan Field, I believe. And you can take a look on his channel if you're from the area that I'm from. It's a great opportunity for you guys to go and test it out. But let's get into this beautiful haul book that I got when I went with my friend Charlotte. We went and bought books to read for the winter. And I think it's called book thrifting, I believe it's called. So I bought a couple like new books as well. So I'll show you the books that I bought that were thrifted. I was given this one. This one looks really intimidating, and I can't wait to read this one after I read all the books that I want to read now. This one's called Reckless. And it's basically, I'll read the back. They call him Reckless. Ever since Jacob Reckless was a child, he has been escaping into a hidden world through portal in his father's abandoned studies. Over the years, he had made him a name for himself, and as a finder in enchanted items and buried secrets. He's also made enemies and allies. Most important, Fox, beautiful shaped, shifting vixen, whom Jacob cares for more than he lets on. But his other world is about change. Tragically strikes when Jacob's younger brother, Will, follows him through the portal. I think I'm trying to say portal, but I'm saying other stuff. Brutally attack. Will is infected with the curse and is quickly transforming himself into a gargoyle, a ruthless killing machine, which is skin made of stone. Like the TV show, The Gargoyles, if anyone remembers Gargoyles back then. Jacob is prepared to fight to save his brother and put a land built on trickery and lies. Jacob will need all the wit, courage, and reckless spirit he can summon to reverse the dark spell before it's too late. So basically, I think he has to save his brother from an illness. So this one will look really good. I got that one secondhand. And then I got secondhand this one, Lisa Gardner, Before She Disappears. This one looks really good. It looks like it's a mystery. A recovering alcoholic with more regrets than belongings, Frankie Elkin was devoted to her long life doing for what no one else will, searching for the lost and forgotten when the police had moved on. When the public is no longer remembers, when the media had never paid attention, Frankie starts looking a new case to bring her Mattapan, a Boston neighborhood with a rough reputation. She is searching for Angelique Bourgeois, a teenager who vanishes from high school months earlier. Residents and the Boston PD, the victim's wary family, tells Frankie to search on her own, and soon learns that questions someone doesn't want to answer, but frankly soon stops that to discover the truth, even if it means the next person will go missing. So she's trying to save a friend who went missing, and then she is going to go on her own, and she knows that she's not. This looks actually really good. This will be a good winter book to read. And apparently Lisa Gardner is a really good author. So that's another one I got for a book, and they were like $5. You get 5 for $5 or 5 for $4 or something like that. This is an adult book. This is the Alice in Wonderland adult book after Alice. Basically, everyone knows the story of Alice in Wonderland, so I don't need to go into too much detail, but this is the after effect of Alice. Has a really beautiful cover, and even the inside, it says here, down the rabbit hole where adventures wait. When Alice tumbles down a rabbit hole 150 years ago, she found a wonderland, rife in inconsistent rules and brazen echoes as the world she left behind. But what if that world? How did the 1980s Oxford react to Alice's disappearance? In the brilliant New York fiction, Gregory Maguire returns his dazzling imagination to question the underground's underpinnings and understanding of old and new, offering an intensive spin on Carol's stirring tale. Ada, a friend of Alice, mentions briefly in Alice's adventures in Wonderland, is often to visit her, but arrives a moment too late, tumbles down the rabbit hole herself. Ada brings Wonderland to her own imperfect presentation of cause and effect that is remark, and Odyssey finds Alice and see her safety home, surreal world below. The White Rabbit, the Cheshire Cat, the Bloody Thirsty Queen of Hearts draw an inspiration as a way, interrupts their mad tea party to suggest a conjure Eurydice can be returned arms, Orpheus or Lazarus can be raised from tombs. Perhaps Alice can return to life. In any case, everything can change happen after hours. This looks really interesting. Like, look at the cover, you guys. Like, this looks, like, look at this. This is, like, really pretty. It's, like, got, like, the texture. I really like that. That's really pretty. Sometimes I like these over the actual cases themselves. But look how pretty that is. So I might actually take this off. I'm not sure yet, but I might take it off and maybe just do this. But there's the cover. I think honestly the inside of the cover was a lot more prettier. That's why I like the hard books, because the hard books are easier to maintain and read, and they're easier to do that. So this one looks really interesting. This is Icebreaker. This reminded me of Titanic. I don't know if anybody's read this, but this is Icebreaker. I showed this video before of these books. Petrel is an outcast on the ship, and Icebreaker that had been following the same course for 300 years. During that time, the ship's crew had forgotten the original purpose and broken into 3 warring tribes. Everyone tribe except Petrel, but she is a survivor. Petrel lives in the ship's darkest corners and trusts no one except 2 large gray rats. That is until a mysterious boy is discovered barely alive on the iceberg and brought into the ship. He claims to have forgotten everything, even his name. The tribes don't trust strangers, so Petrel hides the boy, hoping that she finally found her friend. What doesn't she know is that the ship's guard's secret, a secret boy has been sent to destroy. Dun, dun, dun. The cover looks amazing. And then there's a sequel called Sunker's Deep. So I think I have to read that one after, if I like the book. If not, I'll donate them to the thrift store. This one, it looks like a cool book. It's got holographic framing. I love it. It looks amazing. Strange Angels is called, by Lily St. Croix. I think it's a mystery. The real world frightens place. Ask 16-year-old orphan Duro Anderson, a girl who had been taking down her fair share of bad guys. She aimed dangerous and is ready to kill the first and asked questions. Later, she's going to take a while to figure out how she can trust. Drew Anderson has been strange for as long as she can remember, traveling home from out of town to town with her father to hunt the things that go bump in the night. It's a weird life, but a good one. Until all explosions and all icy breakdowns, Dakota town when a hungry zombie busts through the kitchen door, alone, terrified, and trapped. Daru going to need every inch and witty training to stay alive. The monsters have decided to hunt back. This time, Daru on their menu. A chance of survival, slim none. If she's the last one to stump, the game is over. I'm going to try it, and if I don't like it, I know a girl who will like it for sure. She's a really big reader. She's one of my really good friends. So those are all the thrifted books that I got. Then the bought books that I got is The Summer I Turned Pretty. This is the first one. When summer begins, Belly leaves her school life behind to escape Cousins Beach, in the place that she has spent every summer of her life. Not only does the beach house mean home, away from home, but her favorite people are there. Susanna, her mother's best friend, and their sons, Conrad and Jeremiah. Belly had been chasing Conrad for as long as she can remember, and more anything hopes the summer can be different despite distractions from a new guy named Cam and lingering looks from Conrad's brother Jeremiah. Belly's heart belongs to Conrad. Will he offer his to her? Will this be the summer that changes everything? And there's like 2 other ones that I have to get. These 2 to make the set. And then The second one, I think this is the second one, is after spending every single summer at the Cousins Beach, Belly's life is about to change. Her brief relationship with Conrad fizzled out the past winter. She'll be staying home for the first time with her best friend Taylor. A lot of plans for them, boat parties and turning the pool into a new boy to obsess over. But when Jeremiah calls and says Conrad had disappeared, all roads seem to lead back to the beach house. Will Belly spend another summer chasing after Conrad, or will she finally be able to let him go? So this one is, there's the other two, and I need to read these this winter. I am finishing up this one, which is Falling Like Leaves. Sorry, then I need to go because I have to go to my class in a few minutes. Falling Like Leaves is basically a really adorable book that I am reading and that I am loving, and it's absolutely phenomenal, and I enjoy it. So I'll read the back, and then once I read the back, I'll definitely will have to let you guys go because my class starts at like 9:30. So Ellis has a lot of expectations. For her senior year, she moved to Manhattan to Bramble Falls. Connecticut was none of them. Yet, waking up to her parents' separation is exactly where she and her mother are headed. Bramble Falls might be charming, but also full of distractions, like loyal baristas Cooper Barnett, Ellie's one-time best friend and first kiss, who had not only majorly glowed up, but wants nothing to do with Ellis. There are Falling Leaves Festival, a month-long tourist attraction run by Ellis' aunt, celebrating everything autumn. A festival seems nice, and all Ellis doesn't have time to rope into their aunt's enthusiastic planning, dragging to each event. She can't stop bumping into Cooper, one person she hopes to avoid. But the longer they stay in Bumble Falls, the harder it is to pretend. She's not falling for this town and the people as her return to Manhattan gets pushed further and further out. Ellis is forced to confront exactly what she wants to her future, and that means for her present. So it kind of reminds me of a Dawson's Creek kind of like TV show, high school crush, kind of like your high school crush. And it's really cute because the back has pumpkins on it for fall, and then it has leaves on the binding side, so that's really cute. I love that. So that's the book I'm reading. I'm on chapter 8 or 9, and it's actually a really adorable book. So if you guys get the inspiration to buy fall books, I definitely recommend it. Last but not least, before I seriously have to go, is I also got a really good book that I'm going to read after my Life with the Leaves, and then I'm going to read The Summer I Turned Pretty, is My Life with the Walter Boys. There are book series. You can get them off of Amazon. There's a really good one called My Life with the Walter Boys 2. So it looks like this, but it's in blue. And Jackie's goal is perfection. Her perfection grades, her perfection looks, getting into the perfect school. She can always achieve that. Maybe later too busy mom with dad will take notice. But when her parents die in a tragic accident, Jackie is shipped out across the country to live with the Walter Boys, her new guardians. Who knew? Happy to have 11 sons and a daughter, who especially is one of the boys. The Walter Boys are loud, dirty, annoying. Okay, some of the older boys might be Greek god but level hot, but they don't think a city girl belongs in the horse ranch. How is Jackie supposed to fit in to their chaotic world when she needs to keep her parents' memories alive by living up to the promise of perfection? But as Jackie spends more time with the Walter Boys, she begins to wonder being perfect isn't the only way to find love after all. And if anyone has seen the show yet, you've got to watch the show. The book is more, but there's lots in the show too. And there's another book here too that I have to get after I read the first two. I've got so much reading to do, you guys, this winter. It's going to be so great. I cannot wait. And please recommend any books down below if you're a reader and you have any recommendations. I would love to hear all of your recommendations for books. But unfortunately, you guys, I do have to go now because I do have to get ready to go to my class. So I hope you enjoy your Wednesday morning. You stay safe, you stay happy, you stay positive, and you live a little. Because at the end of the day, life is too short to worry or about a single problem. Unless it's really big. Other than that, you guys take care of yourself. Stay strong. Be happy. Take care of you. Do you. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.